What's up, everybody, and welcome to another video with the Georgia Assassin. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my lead sinkers for catfishing. Let's go. Alright, as you can see, I've already been making some sinkers, and I decided to go ahead and make a video and show you how I do it. So what I've got is a smelting pot. Ordered it on Amazon. I think it was like 45 or 50 bucks. See where I've already made some weights or some sinkers, and I'm using old wheel weights. You can go to a tire shop and buy them for like $10 for a 5-gallon bucket, and a 5-gallon bucket is a lot more than, well, what I'll need for a very long time. So I'm going to show you how I make them. Save yourself a lot of money. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is plug your pot in. It's going to take it about 10 or 15 minutes to get hot. You're going to want to wear glasses and some kind of hand protection. Make sure you do this in a well ventilated area. If you're using wheel weights, especially because of all the brake dust and stuff that's on the weights. So we're just gonna go ahead and start putting wheel weights in the pot, let them melt down. And something to know is, once this pot gets hot and your weight starts melting, never pour it all out. That'll slow the process down drastically. The first heating process takes about 15 minutes. And then once it starts melting, as long as you don't pour it all out and you just keep feeding in, it'll go a lot faster. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I'm going to clean these up real quick. See, here's one that I ran out on doing my last pour a few minutes ago. I'm going to go ahead and add it back to the pot. On the ones that I've poured, and these are all bank sinkers, I'm using a Do It bank sinker mold. It's a 2, 3, 4, 5 ounce mold. I think it was like $55 with shipping on Amazon. Once you get them poured, I just take a pair of Klein cutters. Try to cut it at the same angle for the most part. And everything that comes off as waste, you can reuse. So we're going to put this back in the pot. That's clean lead. Make sure you don't overfill your pot. That's the last thing you would want. This lead would burn to the bone if you got it on you. So use extreme caution at all times. Hand-eye protection, and make sure you're in a well ventilated area. I'm going to go ahead and show you this step while we're waiting on it to heat. So what I do is, after it's cut, this is what it looks like. I need 2 and 3 ounce bank sinkers right now. So see how it's rough? Now you can sand this down if you want, or for me, I'm just using them for personal use, so it's not a big deal. I take a little pair of what are these? Crescent side cutters, and I just trim the end off a little more. Go ahead and line up, cut over the pot. Every little bit of lead you want to use, and that one's good to go. As you can see, it smokes. It smokes pretty bad whenever you're starting to melt it down. You do not want to breathe this. Your materials list is smelting pot, spoon. I'm trying not to breathe in the smoke. Piece of flashing, wheel weights, mold, cutters, and some small side cutters. Clean them up. Alright, so once your weight gets melted, or once your lead gets melted, you can go ahead and clean it off with your spoon. Definitely pick a spoon that you're not going to use anymore. get everything cleaned off. Even once you've got the clips out, you're going to want to skim the top, because I found that if you've got anything that's not, or that doesn't look pure silver on the top, it is going to mess up your pour. I'm sorry for all the noise in the background. My neighbor has decided to cut his grass. Alright, so you can either add more or go ahead and do a pour. I'm going to go ahead and do a pour for you guys. I don't let this flat. It seems like it doesn't want to feel appropriately if I do that. So I'll put my fingers under it and lay my fingers on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and do a pour, a 2 ounce. Oh. Well, I messed up. Good. Let me show you what happens if you mess up. Give it a couple seconds, probably 5 to 7. Open it up. And this lead is extremely soft. I have never had it climb over the side like this. You go get it out. It just pulls right off. It's a little bump. That'll go back in the pot. Let me clean this off. Make sure I get a clean pour this time. We'll go ahead and try a pour again. Give it a few seconds. You'll see the top harden. Go from liquid to solid. Open it up. I tap them up. And you're good to go. Just keep pouring. See the 2 ounce messed up? I've been having a lot of problem pouring the 2 ounce. Not 100% sure why. I think it's because the slag on the top, from all the how dirty the wheel weights are, kind of comes back, and then once it pours off, the 3 ounce pours are good. So I'm gonna clean this off again so if I can get you a good 2 ounce bank sinker pour. Here we go. See how it changed to solid? Open it up. That's a good 2 ounce bank sinker pour. Remember what I told you? Leave some lead in your pot if you want to continue pouring. See how that turned out? That's nice. Alright, so I figured I'd show you. These are the weights that I've turned out in the last 45 minutes. Mainly 2 ounce, there's some 3 ounce, a couple 4 ounces in there. So it doesn't take long. It takes the longest amount of time is letting the pot heat up. Once the pot gets heated up, as long as you don't let it go run completely out of lead, you're good to go. That's a lot of weight. It's a lot of money right there. But it didn't really cost me anything. It cost me just a little less than an hour of time. Alright, so there you go. Hope you learned something in this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I'll keep the videos coming. See you on the next one.